Republican Donald Trump is now apologizing for a controversial video showing him making vulgar comments about women.
Yeah, the tape was recorded 11 years ago while he was taping a segment for a syndicated entertainment program. And tonight, that video is sending shockwaves through the Republican Party just 32 days away from the general election. KCON9 political reporter Bryan joins us now with more on the tape and the Trump apology that came down just a few minutes ago. And that was a videotaped apology.
That's right, less than an hour ago. And in just a moment, we're going to see the entire apology video that he posted. You know, the Friday night political fireworks may be the October surprise of the 2016 presidential election, as Donald Trump, facing a growing revolt tonight, even among Republicans, put out a Facebook video in an attempt to apologize and salvage his staggering campaign after an explosive 2005 video was released earlier in the day with him bragging about his female predatory practices.
I've never said I'm a perfect person, nor pretended to be someone that I'm not. I've said and done things I regret, and the words released today on this more than a decade-old video are one of them. Anyone who knows me knows these words don't reflect who I am. I said it, I was wrong, and I apologize. I've traveled the country talking about change for America, but my travels have also changed me. I've spent time with grieving mothers who've lost their children, laid off workers whose jobs have gone to other countries, and people from all walks of life who just want a better future. I have gotten to know the great people of our country, and I've been humbled by the faith they've placed in me. I pledge to be a better man tomorrow and will never, ever let you down. Let's be honest, we're living in the real world. This is nothing more than a distraction from the important issues we're facing today. We're losing our jobs, we're less safe than we were 8 years ago, and Washington is totally broken. Hillary Clinton and her kind have run our country into the ground. I've said some foolish things, but there's a big difference between the words and actions of other people. Bill Clinton has actually abused women, and Hillary has bullied, attacked, shamed, and intimidated his victims. We will discuss this more in the coming days. See you at the debate on Sunday.
Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump's Friday night apology, a contentious one at that, came at the end of a long and wild campaign day that began for Trump meeting with his national security advisors, preparing for the Sunday debate. But later Friday evening, Trump was meeting with his campaign advisors about the 2005 video in which his own words about his conquests of women, vulgar and graphic, may now pose the most serious threat to his election prospects since he announced he's running for president.
I moved on her, and I failed. I'll admit it.
Whoa.
I did try and her. She was married.
On the video obtained by the Washington Post, Trump, apparently unaware he was being recorded, talked about his attempts to have sex with former Access Hollywood host Nancy O'Dell, who was married. And so was Trump at the time, whose own wedding had just taken place a few months before.
I moved on her like a bitch, and she was married. And all of a sudden, I see her. She's now got the big phony and everything. She's totally changed her look.
Trump was talking to Access Hollywood reporter Billy Bush on an NBC studio lot bus ride to the set of the soap opera Days of Our Lives, on which Trump made a cameo appearance. During the conversation, Trump talked about how his celebrity status allowed him to kiss women and grab their private parts.
Yeah, I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. You just kiss. I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the I can do anything.
Trump had battled the perception that he disrespects and abuses women throughout the campaign, charges he has aggressively denied.
There is nobody that has more respect for women than I do.
Earlier Friday, Trump released a statement saying this was locker room banter, a private conversation that took place many years ago. Bill Clinton has said much worse to me on the golf course, not even close. I apologize if anyone was offended. Now the fallout is already beginning. Late Friday night, Utah Congressman Jason Chaffetz, who was one of the leaders of the House investigations into Hillary Clinton's emails, announced he is withdrawing his endorsement of Donald Trump.
I can just tell you, as offended as I am and my wife, and I hope my 15-year-old daughter never reads or sees any of that stuff, I just got to say I'm out. I'm no longer endorsing. I just can't do that.
Trump has canceled his scheduled appearance at a key campaign event in Wisconsin Saturday, where he was supposed to appear with House Speaker Paul Ryan. And Ryan issued a scathing statement about Trump's video. "I am sickened by what I heard today. Women are to be championed and revered, not objectified. I hope Mr. Trump treats this situation with the seriousness it deserves and works to demonstrate to the country that he has greater respect for women than this clip suggests. In the meantime, he is no longer attending tomorrow's event in Wisconsin." Hillary Clinton tweeted, "This is horrific. We cannot allow this man to become president." USC political science professor Ange-Marie Hancock says the video could be fatal to Trump's campaign.
His campaign is seriously threatened, and if he doesn't come out with his own statement and deliver it in a convincing way, he has lost this election just over a month before it happens.
It's not clear whether Trump's Friday night video will be enough to clear this issue away, but it will certainly come up for question and answer during the Sunday night debate. And in another statement tonight, Trump says he'll be meeting with his campaign advisors in New York on Saturday to complete his preparation for the Sunday night debate. Among those he says will be helping him are RNC Chair Reince Priebus, who released a statement himself today saying women should never be treated the way Trump expressed on the video. Also helping Trump will be New Jersey Governor Chris Christie and Alabama Senator Jeff Sessions, all loyal supporters of Trump.
Well, Dave, you mentioned in your story that this is the most serious threat to Trump since declaring his candidacy. And we can't all help but wonder, will he step down? And if he does, what's going to happen with the Republican Party?
Or can they replace him?
Right.
That's right. Those are the questions. And we have legal experts tonight who are really looking into that and investigating it. What we know so far is this. If that position on the ticket is vacated, the Republican National Committee can do one of two things. The RNC can either choose a replacement, or they could call a convention back into session to choose the replacement. Now, with 32 days to go before the voting, that's not likely to happen, particularly when you consider early voting is already underway. There is no information we've uncovered yet. Our experts, as I say, are investigating it. We talked to some legal experts tonight about these issues. They're looking into the question as well. Still not sure yet whether Trump could be removed from the ticket if the party wants to do that.
This has never happened before, Dave. There is no precedent.
I don't think so, not to my knowledge. Certainly not in the lifetimes of any of us who are around today watching this campaign.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, Dave, thank you so much.
Absolutely.